I am going to start by measuring out her basic bodies. So as you can see, I already have a straight line from this part towards this side. Then I am going to make another line. I'm going to draw another line, and this line will be for the shoulder line. So I'm going to draw another line at this point. So following her body measurement from her shoulder down to the bust line, I will measure 22.5 centimeters, which I've already marked out the 22.5 centimeters. So I am going to dot it at this point, then do it on this part as well. Then from her shoulder down to the waistline, there are 3 major lines that we are going to mark out at this moment: the shoulder line, the bust line, the waistline, the hip line, and the full length of the outfit. I've drawn this one already. Then I am going to draw another one which will stand for the bust line. Then I will measure from her shoulder again down to the waistline. I'm going to measure 37 centimeters, which I've already marked out at this point. Then do the same thing equally on this part. Then I will connect the lines. Then the same thing from the shoulder line to the hip line. I've already marked 53.5 centimeters. Then I will connect the lines. Then the full length of the outfit is going to be 63.5 centimeters. I've marked it out already. Then I will rule the last line. So we have the horizontal lines ready. Then the next thing I am going to do at this moment is to measure her waist, her hip, her shoulder measurement. To take her shoulder measurement, her shoulder measurement is 19 centimeters, which is at this point. Then from this bust point, from this bust line, I am going to measure another 19 centimeters, and I will mark it at this point. Then I'm going to connect with a ruler. Then I'm going to come down by 2 centimeters at this point to get my shoulder slope. Then measuring the standard neck width, I will take 8 centimeters like so. Then I am going to connect with a ruler. I'm not going to draw any armhole curve at this point because it is not necessary. We are going to make like a butterfly blouse, so I will skip all of that. Then I am going to measure her waist measurement. According to her measurement, I'm going to measure 18.5 centimeters. I'm going to measure 18.5 centimeters, which is at this point. Then I will get her hip as well. Her hip is 24 centimeters. I will measure at this point. Then we already have the waist measurement and the hip measurement. This is the full length line. Then I'm going to take her neck measurement I'm going to take 11.5 centimeter at this point. Then that is the depth of the neck, and I'm going to take the width of the neck as 8.5 centimeter, which is here. I will still measure the same thing on this line. Then I will connect it with a ruler. I have a reason for doing that, so that when I want to curve it, it will come out perfectly well, like so. Then at this point, I am going to come up by 3 centimeter from this point. I'm going to come up by 3 centimeter. It's going to be a round neck. Then I will connect like this. Sorry for this marker, it's not really drawing very well. So that is my neck design. So that one is sorted out. I am going to measure the back neckline. I'm going to come down by 1 centimeter at this level. Then I will connect from this point. So that is my back neckline. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to connect from the bust point, the bust measurement. The bust measurement here is 22.5 centimeters. No, the bust measurement is 24.5 centimeter. Then I'm going to connect it to the waist measurement down to the hip measurement. I'm going to use my curve like so. So that is sorted out. Then from this point, from this shoulder measurement, or from this armhole point, I am going to add an extension of 27 centimeters. I'm going to add more 27 centimeters to this part. Then I will make a mark. Then I will go up by 5 centimeters on the same line. I will make another mark. Then whatever the full length that I have from this angle to this part, I will measure it and measure from here as well and get the equal measurement that I have up here on this part. Then I will connect it with a ruler. I have a reason for that. Like so. Hope you can see very well. Then the next thing to do right now is whatever I have here from this point, I am going to connect from this point down to where the neckline ended. So I'm going to draw a line. As you can see, the line is bent. I'm going to draw it from up that angle to this neckline. Like so. So the next thing to do is from the bust line, I am going to come in by 5 centimeters. I will mark at this point. Then on the waistline, I will come in by 7.5 centimeters. I will mark. Then on the hip line, I will come in by 10 centimeters. I will mark. Then this is the full length line. I will come up by 3 centimeters and make a mark. So I am going to connect all this line from the shoulder line to the bust line, from bust line to the waistline, from waistline to the hip line. Then we'll know the next step to take. Then from this point, you are going to connect to this line that we have here. So I will connect to this line. Then take it down to the full length line. Remember, according to the hip measurement, it should be on straight line with where this line you are going to connect will end. So you make a straight line, but it's not important. So you just connect it this way, like so. So that's it. I'm going to cut the, okay, for the neck line, I still have a little design at this point. I am going to come in here by 1 centimeter because the neck has another opening towards the down part of the neck. So I'm going to measure 1 centimeter here, then come down by 7 centimeter, then I will connect it. So that's all for the front and back panel. So I'm going to cut this pattern out. When I cut it out, then I will transfer it to my main fabric. Remember, when you want to shape your outfit, this is the waist. This is the waist measurement. You can just come out by extra 1 inch extra like this. You shape it at this angle and stop at the hip measurement from your bust line down to the hip line. That is how you are going to shape it, depending on your preference and how wide you may want your flare to be on the outer part of the blouse. So let me cut and then I will transfer it to the main fabric. But meanwhile, at the moment, I'm not going to cut the front neckline. I'm going to cut only the back neckline. Watch how I am going. I am not following the main shoulder line. So as you can see, this is how the outfit is going to look like. This is how it's going to look. As you can see, this is how it's going to look. So when we place it on our fabric, we will then cut it. After cutting it, we'll just run a stitch from the shoulder line, then hem this part and sew our shape, and that's all. So I will be right back. I'm going to first of all cut the back panel. I've already removed the 1 centimeter up here for the back neckline. As you can see, I still have the front neckline uncut. So we are going to cut the back panel first. So I'm going to remove the front neckline since I've already cut the back panel. So I'll remove it like this. Then still remove this part. Like so. So I'm going to use this one to cut the front panel, but I want to add something to the neckline. What I actually did, as you can see, what I actually did was I measured. I want to use this to turn it, maybe a white material to turn the neck, or maybe to put it at the front of the neck this as a design. So what I did was to measure from the neckline. What I did was to measure like this. I measured 6 centimeters all from up on the angle like this. Just watch me do it. I measure 6 centimeters and make a mark. Measure another 6 centimeters. Then I have to follow it that way. I have to follow it that way. Not even 6, it's 5.5 centimeters. Measure this part, the same 5.5 cm. cm. Then I will connect all the lines, which I've already done. Then this is exactly what I did. As you can see, then I will connect all the lines like so. You can take your time to do it so it will come out perfect. So that's it, guys. Then I'm not going to cut it now. When I am done with cutting of the fabric, or it's not even necessary because I already have it here, I'll just use this pattern and cut it, then place it on my neckline. So the next thing to do is to cut our front panel. So guys, I've placed the pattern on the main fabric, then I've cut it out. I just want to quickly explain little thing. I cut this from the neckline design. So I'm going to place it like this, then sew around my neck, then use it to turn my neck. Then I am going to add these accessories, 3 pieces of this. I'll add one at the end of the shoulder on this part, do the same thing equally on this other part. Then I am going to use this to hem this part. I'm going to use it to hem my sleeve, take it down, both front and back. Then do the same thing equally on the other side. Then if I still have enough of it, I can place it on the shoulder and run it at the center of my stitch on the shoulder area. So then I will attach this at the end. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So stay tuned. So guys, that will be all for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please, if you are new on this channel, I would like you to hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for more videos that are coming, share with your friends. And if this video was actually helpful to you, please, I would like you to leave a thumbs up and a good comment below. Thank you so much. See you next week.